Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of FTL Advanced Captain Edition. Last episode we started off with the Stealth C. And we're in a weird spot. I'm gonna say bad, just weird. Because our hull is low, our weapons are decent. No mind control, so let's continue onwards. You can't really do too much to me. We got a med bay again, that's annoying. It would make that fire focus beam a lot more useful. But I suppose if we can take down the med bay, then it'll be okay. Looks like we do have a fire because someone rushed in there, but that could have just been for repairs. Should really get some sensors up. An ion bomb on shields wouldn't be the worst thing here. Would really allow me to do good things with that med bay. Unless I miss twice, then not so much. Would be convenient if that fire focus would actually cause a fire, but you just don't want to do that, huh? Thanks, lads. Well, at least our crew is gonna level up a bit. So what do we need to take down the med bay? We need all shots to hit. And this little fun thing to actually start a fire. Oh, it's a repair drone. Alright. Well, don't think we can do anything against that thing. So what can we do here? Whittle him down. Unless it only takes one shot to take that thing offline, which I sincerely doubt. Yep, looks like we're just whittling them down. So I'm not even gonna waste bombs. It's gonna take a while, but that's the price we pay. I mean, I could fire at shields or something else, but there's not really a point. By the time I get to fire again, they'll already have it repaired, so I think the smartest thing to do here is just keep firing at this thing, hoping it'll go down at some point, and go from there. I mean, I can just start throwing bombs at it, but it's not really needed. All in all, it does prove that we need something additional, maybe hacking or something. I don't think we'll be using a boarding strategy on this one. Alright, so they're just gonna escape. Don't think I'll be pretty sure I will be able to stop them, so there's no real need to wait for it. Could have thrown in an ion bomb, but meh. Right, exact same ship, although this one has a hull repair. And hopefully instead of a repair drone. Okay. We'll start a fire in here. Hopefully. Nope. There's no point in getting the shield drone up either. That that thing just gonna get whacked out by the... I don't know if there... Yep, there's a fire. And I don't know if they have... Yeah, they have a repair drone as well. God fucking damn it. Probably didn't even take offline the... Well. Yep. Repair drone's back. Hoorah. We really need something extra here. With a bit of luck, we can stop them from escaping once. That would be grand. I have my serious doubts about it, but we can try. Nope. This is fun. So is everyone. No fire. If I knew you'd be this bad, I would have gone for the whole beam. Well, let's try again. Now there's a fire, but it's not gonna help. Because of freaking repair drones. Kind of amazed that I haven't been hit in a long while. No fire. You know, it's all randomly generated, but to get this much of a bad draw several times in a row. Alright. Let's hope for a weapon. Or hacking. Sensors and hacking. I think hacking is more important for now. It'll be another drain on our drone parts, but just kind of picked up Lenny's vessel. They have mind control, so let's give this thing a go. The invisible anti-microcontrol field can protect your crew against most... Ah, crud. Fuck. Most control attempts. That means it won't work on the flagship. Alright. Well, let's go take him out quickly. And we'll open all inward doors so the air doesn't... Why? No. Here. Look at life support. Oh, these doors are open. That explains a lot. Sorry about that one. That was totally my bad. Yeah, it's not gonna help. Let's lock him in. Alright, so no oxygen, so fire focus is once again pointless. Cool. Well, looks like this is gonna be a short one then. That's too bad, but it's just the way things. Ah, great cloaking. Well, we could run, but what's the point, really? Pointless, but hey, it caused a fire for a change. So there's that air gone already as well. Let's throw some bodies at it. Oh. Well, there's that. Wow, that was short. Let's just go back to the hangar and... no, I don't like you. I don't like you either. We've recently done you. Sure. Mantis. Nothing. Alright. Okay. Alright. So much for random ship selection, but whatevs, right? Okay, we're not gonna get bored. Good thing that missed. Looks like they've got a pretty good engine there. Well, good thing are you out. Go to the med bay. Didn't do all damage, so that's good. Okay. Back in there. Back in there. Back in there. Why don't you just help out with that for a little while? Alright, so next weapon upgrade, I think that's around 50. Or 35. 50. I'm probably gonna go with shields first. Sure. You're trying to run. So like that. So let's go both on this first. Okay, then we do something like that. Yep, that'll work. There we go. Right, 40. What do I want? Extra shots or some more shielding? Tag the rebels. As long as it's not on weapons, I'm actually pretty okay with the whole thing. You clamp on there to tag sensors? It's an odd thing to do. Oh well. Don't know what drone they have. All I know is I don't want to have anything to do with it. Done and done. Cool. Can't always be the good guy. Now, shielding. Yeah. If we have to, we can take one away from engines and oxygen for a little while. What can we upgrade? Nothing. Humanoid. Your humanoid crew member tries to contact some of his old Federation friends in the sector. Turns out one is hiding from the rebels at a nearby jump node. Cool. And he's en route. That's even better. Could mean free crew member. Don't think I can do that without one of those fancy papers. Requisition license. You arrive at the location where your crew member friend is in hiding. You run cells grant, not detect any life signs. Okay, well, thanks for that one. See if we can sell the building materials here. I don't know. We'll find out. 30, sure. Yes, sure. Building material. How much is it for? 80. Would bring us 44 scrap if I sold both of them. 20. That's enough, right? 60, yeah. Gives me one extra shot, and I don't really like the auto lasers to start off with, so fire suppression, firewall plating, what's the difference? Automatically put out fires, superheated, prevents enemy hacking drones from... Oh. Cool. Alright, so saved us a bit on power as well. It's good to have. Alright. See if this was the right idea. Maybe not straight away, but in the long run it's probably... The burst laser is probably more worth later on than at the start, but... no crew on board for being hacked. That's okay, because that only has one shot in him. Yeah. I'm not too worried about my crew at the moment. I mean, we can get off of auto fire. Bust down the doors. Hey, they have fire suppression in there, I thought. I saw some smoke coming out of it. It looked like a fire extinguisher. Huh, that's cool. Alright. Might as well stick around a bit longer. Sure. With our 2 shields, we should be safe. Yep. So we're playing with a trader ship, which no means it's in my best interest to pick up stuff whenever I can, selling it off somewhere else. I don't know where things are in high demand, but I can always sell it for a profit wherever I am. So that would be nice. Alright. Our pilot is trying to run for it. That's great. Well, we'll probably fire one on piloting and one on drone control. This one goes on drone control. It missed, so this one goes on. Alright, don't kill him. Alright, midway up, you two. Okay, cool. So we got one extra weapon power and storage already. That's always nice to have. Well. Right, back to there, back to there. We'll save loadouts. Well, loadouts. Crew positions. I think we can go to here. It'll be close, but they're... Ah, crud. Well, no mind control, so there's that. Okay, so they were smart enough to fire both their shots before the ion pulse. Crap. Yeah, I had to go for weapons. Alright, well, could have been better, but could have been worse as well. There we go. Right, so now I need to keep my eye out on my crew, which is something I'm not used to doing anymore because of all the clone bay. Ah, medbay still be powered. Suck it. Right, time to go. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Onwards to the Remscar colonies. As long as it's not Zoltan, I don't really care too much. Federation friendly. Okay. Sure. We'll speak to... Another match would be cool, but... Alright, well, I see affirmative tank supplies. Staying with this squadron will make you easier to find. Be on your way now and good luck. Alright, for fuel. And that'll be it for now. But we're gonna go shopping pretty soon again. Targeting system. So we... Ah, suck on that. Still got all my stuff. Didn't even hit. That's gotta be unfun for you. Not really the effect I wanted. Well, shields are down, so... Okay. Let's continue. Sorry for the interruption again, but... You know how it is by now. Okay. Alright, well... We'll wait until we get to the store if we can get some more scrap here. Which it looks like we'll be able to. Also a good chance that we'll take that beam full on the chin. Yeah. Only the 1 damage though. My turn. Didn't take the shields, but... So I'm assuming there's an engine there, because that was a pretty quick repair. They just abandoned the piloting system to go fix the shields? Why would you never do that? That's the stuff that's gonna get you killed, man. There we go. All done. No longer blah blah blah. Pirate's dead. We win. Whoop whoop. Distress or... No. Let's sell off our super priceless gemstones for 40 scrap. There you go, my good sirs. Firebomb, hull beam, heavy laser. I like the hull beam, even if it's just a little one. Yeah. Let's get that thing up and running. Somewhere in the near future. If you could get some scrap here, that would be grand. Doesn't look like it. Would like some more scrap just so I could pick up... There's nothing to fear from you. Let's put the hurt on you. Good ol' hull beam. Taking names. Punching holes and stuff. Yeah, well. Goodbye. Right, 23 scrap and another 13 might allow us to get another thing from a store. Some trading goods, that is. Tag the ship. Again, don't need that other shield. Well, they started it. For fuel. No, I got enough fuel for now. There we go. Federation contraband means I don't even have to buy it. Might as well sell off the contraband immediately, actually. Yep, off you go. That's another 26 scrap, plus the 15 from this. Soup, space scanner. Sensors, no. Alright. Well, with that done then, we'll do this. We'll jump here. See if we can pick up... Let's see. Food rations. Sure. Don't want any extra crew then. Off we go to the next sector. Sure, if it leads to combat like it did, all the better. If it was gonna end up being a store, then we could have sold off the food rations straight away. Right, so the only time we can actually get into trouble is this thing shooting more than 4 times, which means that it would do 2 damage, then having that one hit, followed by the other one. The enemy's engines begin to stutter, the AI craft navigate too hard and burned out the stabilizers. So is that just a random event that can occur? Instead of him running away, he just puts himself in even more of a predicament. I find it pretty strange that I did not end up destroying the cloak, even though I sent the hull beam after it. Oh well, we'll kill him here. Ready for scrap, nothing to sneeze at. Let's get out of here. 2. What did I have in my cargo hold? Space rations. So the fear cluster, is that Mantis or not? Because if that's Mantis, then the thing will net some good stuff. Could be a hazard sector. If it's the case, then we're in a bit of a heap of ourselves, but you ended one of the Mantis Hive clusters. Good. That means we should sell off our space rations for quite a good amount of scrap. If you ever thought about how it would be if everyone in the galaxy hated you, even members of your own species? Rhetorical question. Of course, I learned the speech structure recently, and I'm certainly fine with the challenging life I've chosen. Oh. Good on you, mate. Don't know why I used that phrase exactly, but whatever. You discovered the stress signal nearby system with local sun. Sorry. Unless you got some sort of mechanical arm that always gets bunged up. Why don't you go in there? Okay, so yeah. The beam doesn't miss, so there's no point in keeping my engines up to full. All of a sudden, the opponent turns and boosts into your direction. You barely manage to avoid a collision. This definitely caught you off guard. The maneuver was either very well planned or completely mad. Completely mad. No two things about it. You should go heal up as well, actually. Cool. So, if you could find a store, that would be grand. The food rations will go for a high price, but... Alright, let's hope it's not the bounty hunter. You conclude that nothing came on board. Okay. Stores. Food rations for sale. 90 scrap. Mats can't produce enough food on their own to supply their ever-expanding colonies. The ration should strike a good price here. Drone recovery arm. I could go all out on drones. So 85, 160. Yeah, they were already way off. Never mind. So we're just gonna leave here. In hope for a better store. Because we're good for weapons and shields. Might want to upgrade our engines, but... Alright. weapons. Why on weapons? Oh, this is gonna take a while. Gonna have a nibble from my piece of cake. Alright. Maybe there's a store in there somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna get something out of this one. Can't kill the crew, but... do we have anyone that can go on doors? Yeah, you. Actually, I want you to... Yeah, let's put you on doors and we'll keep you for fighting. Apparently turning down the oxygen boosts the speed on which the air depletes. That might have saved me there, I don't really know. Next stop will probably be doors, so we'll put our crew... Well, both our crew members in there. We are ready to take our shots at them. Like I said, straight for doors. So I don't know if we're gonna win this one, but we should, because they drawn their crew out. That makes it a bit easier. Let's go on shields. We can do this amount of damage to just our beam if we get it quickly. There we go. Fights to the last, you pick up scraps from the corpse of his ships. We know what we left behind, it's the Mantis Cruiser, but we already have that for a very long time. So 227, we can already get cloaking, which would be grand as a missile defense. No store, which sucks. But what are you gonna do? Your ship enters another unpopulated system. No other ships are in scanning range. Strangely, this has to pick up a gravitational disturbance within a small asteroid field near this Class C planet. That's probably a black hole. If I go near it, the rebels will catch me. If it was on another occasion, I would have probably went for it. But now we'll sadly have to turn our backs at it. Engagement is the logical conclusion. The satellite seems to be controlled by an advanced rebel AI thingamajiggy. Going to blow itself up. That's going to be pretty hard without engines, friends. There we go. 242 scrap. Might as well upgrade our engines by 2 then. Sure. Sure. Aliens. Indeed. To improve your reactor. Sure. Can put it in there for now. Did I Corsairs or Blazing Corsairs? Let's keep our options open. Both sectors are probably the exact same thing anyway, so... just keep that standard fuel, you know. Few Federation friendly planets. Okay. Right, so it doesn't look like we'll be reaching a store. That's brilliant. You attack a destroyed cargo ship, sure. A lot of borders, so that's gonna be you in there and you in there. Okay, this is bad. At least we can keep our medbay up and running for the entirety of the whole fight. That's gonna be a nasty hit. As long as it's not on the medbay weapons, it's sort of okay. I can live with that. Wish I didn't have to, but... Alright, so if all of these hits, then I can do a first bit of damage. Alright, good. Caused a breach. Don't know in what room it is, but it doesn't really matter too much for me. You two, start working on getting piloting back. You go help out with that fight. Who's dying? This Zoltan is, but he'll be fine. Head to the medbay. You head to oxygen because there's something going on in there. Six fuel, 8 missiles. We need them. You open the airlocks and take the reparation supplies aboard. Your opponent is glad to be still alive. Honor your truce and let them leave. And we're still gonna have to fight you, huh? What kind of bull is that? Ah, they were part of an event. Okay. Start fixing up the breach. You know what? Go with that. You won't die from repairing that. Which is weird. They don't have a teleporter, which means the enemies did not come from this ship, even though their clone bait is reviving them. Go figure. Probably should have let them repair that, but okay, well, we're almost ready. Good haul. We needed fuel and they supplied. Let's see what do we have here. You receive confused comm chatter from a small pirate station. Various individuals scream into the comms. The voice is modified by overlay effects. Strange music plays in the background. You don't understand what they say, but they definitely don't seem to be friendly. After a bit, they power up their weapons. It's big artillery thing. I'm a jig. Still don't have anyone on doors. You two. So, we'd rather not have the flak fire. I'm assuming you are not able to go through 2 shieldings. Never seen this layout for a ship before, so that's cool. Looks like those are still being added. Let's see, how much damage can we do here? Not enough. You receive a hail from a pirate, his voice sounding dark and hollow. If I go down, I'll be taking you with me. Will you now? Well, I'd like to see you try. Which is a stupid thing to say, because he's obviously already trying. Not really succeeding, but trying. Sure, 21 scrap isn't that bad. Store. So, another weapon. Maybe cloaking. Oh. These ship captains keep threatening us and now start charging their... Ugh. Oh, but I can still... Yeah, I'm being shot at. Let's go shop first. Yuck. Anything we want? No. Well, the fuel can always help out. Maybe repair a little bit. And just go take care of that fool. Really don't want to let them fire that big missile at me. There we go. Let's see if we can do something about those shields now. A little bit. Pirate Hill, seriously, Mr. Federation Captain, sir, this was all just a test. You know, you really should not engage in combat within protected trade space and stuff. But we will let it go this time. You started it. Mantis, you'll be going at it like that. Ship breaks apart. Few unregistered ships within systems are messaging their approval. The pirates you took out were obviously not very popular here, yet so are you. Exchange of trade routes seem out of the question after this incident. Yet I still can. Well. Ah, trade goods. That probably means just... why would I send both of you to the shields? Onwards to that direction. Heavy defense drone Mark II. And there's a store. Don't know if I'm selling or buying trade goods here. Looks like I'm trading small arms, because that's more expensive. So you do 2 system damage. The heavy D can go. Do I want to buy that thing? No. We do want the fuel though. The small arms I recently did Net a good profit on that. I think it was in the Zoltan sector, actually. So I'm gonna send a human, because if I send in a mantis, he's gonna get destroyed in the blink of an eye. That's a big, scary beam you got there. Alright. Oh, never mind. That sucks, though. Right, well, our weapons are ready again. But you just seem a little too powerful for this sector, so either you're something special... And that beam is now gonna tear me a new one, isn't it? Oh, yeah. So doors are down, and oxygen's out. And the Zoltan's being mind controlled. Alright. And weapons are down. This just keeps getting better and better. So you pierce shields, you don't lose damage from going through one. Okay. Back in action. Let's do one more beacon. And then it's time to leave, I would say. No mind control, 2 shields. Continue. Missile launcher. Okay. Let's take on the weapons then. Well, looks like the enemy's getting smarter. They brought their missile launcher back up. No you don't. Yes you do. You'd think the beams would hit straight away, but you'd be wrong. Okay, piling needs to go down, just in case. Alright, more scrap. Nowhere to dump it. At least not yet. Might as well go here. Hope there's something there, because that would have been a good waste of fuel, to be honest with you. Attack the ship, and he's not immediately running. That's micro missiles. We need to see if they do hull damage first, above all else. Well, if you miss, you're probably not going to. And rather than just waiting to find out, let's just take it out straight away. So, with a bit of, yeah, like that, okay. Beam's still online, I'm surprised. That was a good amount of damage, actually. Ah, you're annoying one. Okay. Well then. Goodbye, nonetheless. You realize your ship is no match for yours. If you let us go, we can make it worth your while. No. The 4 fuel isn't bad, but no. Serve drones. Well, now we got 2 things we can sell off. We can see if there's one that fetches a higher price than the other one. Should it at all become important? Land use activity or the void? Both aren't that great for finding stores, so I'd rather not stick around in Nebulous if I don't have to. Let's give ourselves a little more time. Store nearby, yeah. Okay, so let's do that first, and then we'll see what's what. Small arms, server drones, we got those for free, so we'll sell those off right here. Sell the server drones. Still no cloak. Or any form of better weaponry. So we'll get the fuel. Repair a tad. No other stores nearby. So we're gonna cut this episode here and now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. If you show support by commenting, like, and or subbing. See you guys on next episode. Bye everyone.